All right, so here's a sneak peek of our bingo cards. Here's one right here, and you open up this flap. I wish you were in the States too, Louise. Hi, Amanda. So here's your card. Now this flap here just gets tucked right under there. How cute is this ladybug? Hi, Melissa. This ladybug is so cute. We're gonna do this tonight. I'm gonna show you how to stamp this ladybug and fill in the shading. It's so easy to work with. And you'll see that I've used some stitched blooms. I'll show you those tonight. So that's one of the bingo cards. And everything you see here you get, including envelopes. Everything is everything's die cut for you. You just need to do the stamping. And you will want the bundle, okay? Because we'll be doing a lot of punching. So this is another bingo card. And then tonight, I'm gonna show you how to make this bee, all right? So you're gonna learn how to make this bumblebee tonight. And I know Carol Helm, she's a bee lover just like me. So Carol, don't miss this tonight. This will be one of our cards as well for bingo. And then actually, ladies, this card right here, we're gonna make tonight, but it's also a bingo card. Hi, Deborah, welcome. I know Deborah signed up for bingo. So yeah, the more people who sign up for bingo, the bigger the prizes will be, all right? And so of course it's more fun with more people involved. Now when I mail you your swag bag, your Busy Bee swag bag, you're gonna get your make and takes and your bingo cards in the packet as well. So everything will come to your door. And the $42 admission, that includes mailing, all right? That's all your postage and everything, plus all the product, all right? Thank you, Tina. I'm so glad you like the cards. So yeah, these are going to be our bingo cards. And as you can see, we're gonna do 2 bumblebees and we'll do 2 ladybugs. All right. So some of you may remember last week's card, which is right here. We actually stamped that leaf in Granny Apple Green. And we used the basic borders dies to create this edging. And then this was the inside. So if you haven't seen this video, you'll find it right here on my Facebook page under videos, all right? Or you can just keep scrolling down the page, you will find it. It's also over on my blog at becreativestamping.com. And then we did create this little treat holder that coordinated with the card. And here it is right here. It's one of these yogurt containers. And then we had filled it with some ladybug chocolates. All right. Yay. I'm so glad you cased it. What a compliment. I love casing other people's work, and I love it when you all case my work. Now, in case you're new and you don't know what the word case means, case stands for copy and share everything. And so that is probably one of the biggest compliments you could give me. So thank you very much. All right, well, we're gonna get started. I'm super excited to create this card with you tonight. And I'm going to show you how to create this bee. Now, you may have already seen this on Pinterest or over on YouTube, so I'm a little late to the party, but this is what we're going to be creating tonight, okay? I'm gonna zoom in, and I'll measure this card for you. All right, I've just got to find everything here. All right, here we go. All right, so the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you how to cut this card. This is a super easy one to cut, okay? So that's what it looks like when you unfold it. And so this is basically a standard card. So let me get my paper trimmer, and you all get ready to take some notes, all right? And I have my cheat sheet right here. And this is a standard sheet of cardstock, and it's Bumblebee. Now, Bumblebee is one of our end colors that is just about to retire, all right? So if you love this color as much as I do, I'm gonna miss it. Stock up on it now. Stock up on the cardstock, the ink refill, all those things. Kimmy said she got the last of the Ladybug candies at Home Goods last week. Woo, you did score, Kimmy. That is awesome. Hi, Amy. Nice to have you tonight. All right, so here we go. Standard sheet of cardstock. It's 8.5 by 11 inches. And we are going to score it first. And we're going to score it on the 11-inch side. All right, so this is the 11-inch side. And we're going to score at 2 inches. Now, the reason I'm doing it like this is I'm going to get 2 of these cards out of 1 sheet of cardstock. I'm going to scoot on over to 7.5, and I am going to score again. All right, so my score lines are there, and I can now close the arm. All right. And now we're actually going to cut our cardstock, okay? I know, right? Carol Helms needs to win this card tonight. Absolutely. All right, so now I'm on the 8.5-inch side, everybody, okay? 8.5-inch side. And I'm going to cut it at 4 1/4, which will cut this paper in half. And now I have 2 of these cards, okay? So I can make 2 of them. All right. Now, for anyone who's just joining us for the first time, please say hello. Don't be shy. When you do comment tonight, your name is put in the drawing for one of the cards that we're making tonight. And this is going to be one of the cards, okay? So what I'm doing right now is I'll take my bone folder and I'm just going to burnish the edge and get a really nice crisp line. All right, a nice fold. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to cut cardstock and designer paper for the card, okay? So let's measure these. We're going to start with the basic black. All right, and these measurements will be on my blog in a day or 2. So you're going to want your cardstock to be 1 3/4 inches by 4 inches. Okay, so that's your first measurement. Then let's take your other basic black cardstock. Hi, Peggy. And we're going to measure this one. It's going to be 3 1/4 inches, and it's going to be 4 inches. Okay, so that's the first 2 measurements. Now let's do designer paper. And this gets a little tricky. And I'm thinking, you know what? I think I need to trim this one. Let me see if I need to trim this. Okay, that one's okay. So I'm going to trim this one and I'll give you the measurements, okay? So this is actually right now 1 1/4. Hang on. I've got to go back and I've got to measure this. Okay, so this is 1 3/4 across. And so I want this to be 1 5/8, okay? So that's what I've trimmed off. Now I'm going to show you. It is right here, 1 5/8. All right. Hi, Sally. Welcome. Sally, you are never too late. And this is going to be 3 7/8. All right. So that's the correct measurement for the designer paper. And then this piece of designer paper, it's going to measure 3 1/8 inch and 3 7/8 inch. All right, so those are the big measurements there. And now we can go ahead and we can add these. We can adhere this. I'm going to use my Stampin' seal here. And this is the opposite side. Now, I am using the Here Together designer paper, all right? And this is the pack of paper that I am using, all right? It is available. I did order some just a few days ago, all right? So it's here together. Now, if you're going to be playing Hello Ladybug online bingo with me, you're going to get a half a package of this paper, all right? So that's going to be in your Busy Bee swag bag. So don't miss it. We've got 1 week left to get signed up for this bingo. So the nice part of it, this bingo runs a little differently than what I do in person. With this particular bingo, you get a swag bag of product, and it'll be a class that goes along with the bingo. All right. So let's go ahead and we're going to tape this to the card base. And I'm just going to spread this out, and I'll go ahead and zoom in. There we go. And you see that score line? I need to be right above that, and then I'm going to center this. And I think that will do it. All right. So that's our first one. And then we're going to do the same with this one. And now we're going to center this one, giving us about 1/4 of an inch all the way around. Now this particular card we will make during online bingo, all right? Yes, Margaret, we need you to sign up. It's gonna be fun. We need you, Margaret. All right. All right, now we're ready for our circles, okay? And so I'll just measure the diameter of these 2 circles. I use the layering circles, which I use constantly. I mean, it is a staple for me. And I had a customer who wanted to order it today, and they are currently in non-orderable status. So, but they'll be back. They've been a staple for us for a long, long time. All right, the diameter on this circle is 2 5/8 of an inch. Now, I want you, let me see, is this still? Okay, this is what I wanted to show you. This card base is Bumblebee, and this circle is Daffodil Delight. So I went a little bit lighter with this, all right? And these 2 are going to layer together, and let me measure this, the diameter of this scallop circle, and it's about 3 inches when it's cut out. All right, so that'll give you an idea. We are going to emboss this, and we'll do that in a minute, okay? All right, I'm going to bring this pad over here, and we're actually going to create this bee. Are you ready? All right, so we are going to need our Hello Ladybug Punch. And I am looking for my scrap paper now. Let's see. And I know I brought some over here. Hang tight. Here we go. I found it. So we're going to be starting with the Ladybug Builder Punch, and we need 1 body. We don't need the wings, but we need the body. All right? All right. Okay. Oh, yay, Deborah. Yay. I'm so excited, Deborah. We're going to have an awesome time. It's going to be so fun. So happy you're going to be joining us. All right, so we've got the body here. And then, all right. I need to get our little strips of paper. I thought I had put them in the tray. Okay, I apologize for that. So these are just little scrap strips, and they're Bumblebee. All right, that's the cardstock color. And let me measure the width of this. Not that it matters. You can just use whatever, cardstock you have, the scraps. This is about 1/4 of an inch, all right, which is probably the right width that you want for the bee anyway, all right. And now I'm going to use our Tombow glue, And what I'm going to do is I am going to run some glue. Hang on. And I haven't used this glue in a week, so hang on. All right. Maybe it's empty. Oh, you know what? Joanne, are you still watching? Joanne made this, I don't know what to call it, but you can use it to clean the tube where the glue goes in. And Joanne, look, I am using it right now. I needed it. But she made these for everybody at our in-person bingo event. So I've already used it. How awesome is that? All right, now it's working. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this strip and run it across here, and as you can see, it's right where the ladybug's body begins. Okay, so here's the head up here, and what I've done is I've just put this strip right across there. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and clip that, and I'm going to do another little strip. And that's kind of a lot of glue right there. It just worked out that way because it was a little clogged. So we'll put this one along here. And we're going to give it a few minutes to dry. Boy, I'm making a mess. All right. Let me get a paper towel. All right. There we go. And one more strip, okay? And this time I won't put as much glue. That got a little globby because it had been clogged. And here we go. All right. And so that is going to be our bee. All right. Hi, Joyce. Yes, I know. I'm loving my pen too. I just used it. It worked, Joanne. It worked. It's awesome. It worked. All right. So there we go. We're going to let this bee dry. All right. And we're going to come back to it. I'm going to zoom out because we're going to do a little bit of embossing with our Stampin' Cut emboss machine. I'm going to use this, okay, I've already forgotten the name of this. Is it the honeycomb embossing folder? I know it's 3D. And so this is what we're going to use to emboss this Daffodil Delight circle. All right. So let me get the machine. Here it is, right here. And the reason I want to show this is because it is a 3D embossing folder, and so the sandwich is going to be different, all right? First, we are going to start with the #1 platform, all right? And then if you look down here, it says using with 3D embossing folders. So it's #1, which is the platform. It's the embossing folder. And then that last piece right there is a gray plate. And this is #4. All right, so let's look at that again. You need a #1 and a #4. All right, so I like to show this one because this is something we don't normally use a whole lot. So just want to be sure that we do a little review. All right. And there we go. All right, we got that beautiful honeycomb, which is what we wanted. All right. Now we'll go back to the drawing board here, and now we're going to pop up this circle. Now I want you to look at it. On this side, you've got the little honeycombs that are raised, and on the opposite side, they're kind of sunken in. So you can use either side. It doesn't matter, all right? There's no right or wrong. And now we'll peel this off. Joanne's going to get rid of all her little glue needles. I don't know what to call them, Joanne. They need a cute name. Let me go ahead and zoom back in. And we're going to center that about right there. Okay? Now we'll bring our card back in. And what we're going to do is we're going to put adhesive on just one side of this black scallop circle. All right, so I'll show you how to do that. So you see where that adhesive is? That is where we're going to put this. All right, so you don't want adhesive on this side because then it would stick to this side and stay closed. All right, so that's about where you want to put it. Okay, all right. Let's go ahead and we're going to get the inside done. Now this basic black piece that's going inside the card, it is 5 1/4 inches by 4 inches. And so the Whisper White or the basic white is going to be just a little bit shorter than 5 1/4 inches. So it's 5 1/8. And it should be 3 7/8. Okay? All right. And we're just going to add the glue to that. Whoops. All right, hang on. Let me start over with this one. I know, don't these colors pop? So it's basic black and Bumblebee, and then I use the Daffodil Delight on this circle right here. So 2 different shades of yellow there. All right, so we're ready. We're gonna put this inside the card. I just thought it made it pop with the black on here. And we are going to center. All right. All right, and we are going to stamp inside, but we'll do that in a minute, okay? So there we go. So that's the inside. Isn't that pretty? All right, so let's get back to our bee. Our bee should be dry now. Here he is. And we're going to flip him over. And now we're going to trim. Okay, and all that sticky paper I can now get rid of, okay? I know I'm loving the colors. So we've got one side of the bee done, and now we're gonna take the paper snips again, and we're gonna trim this off. All right, and then we'll get rid of these. Thank you, Joanne. Now we know the name of it. It's the glue tip cleaner. I'm so glad you're loving this. That's awesome. All right, let's go on and pop up our sweet little bee. Now, you know me. I've got to pop it up. It's just too darn cute not to pop it up. And I'm probably going to position the bee about right here. Okay? Now, he's going to need some wings, right? So let me show you the wings. All right, I'm actually going to use some of our new vellum. This vellum is in the back of their mini catalog, and I can't remember the name of it right now, but I'm going to show it to you. It actually comes 12 inches by 12 inches, okay? So this vellum is 12 by 12. So here we've got a map, a grid. One is in white and one is in the basic black. And then there's a 12 by 12 sheet of white and black. See those two? And then we have this beautiful cursive writing in white and in black. And you already know I'm gonna punch the wings from this cursive vellum, all right? And let's see. Let me trim off some of these scraps. These scraps love to get caught up in the mechanism here inside this punch. All right, so here I am, and I'm gonna punch out the wings, all right? You know it, I know. Me and my dimensions, gotta use them. All right, so we're gonna take the vellum and a glue dot, and I'll just put the wings right on top of that glue dot, pull that off, and the wings are now here on our bee. All right, isn't that cute? I love that vellum. Thank you, Layering Designs. Thank you, Leanne. And the vellum does come 12 inches by 12 inches, okay? I just cut mine down. It's just a little bit easier. All right. And so we're gonna add a little bow to this cutie. And this is the black and white gingham ribbon. Now, if you're doing the Ladybug Bingo, you're going to have some of this ribbon in your Busy Bee bag, all right? So if that swag bag you're gonna receive is going to keep you busy during bingo. And I'm gonna add this little bow. I just love this with the bumblebee. All right. And then what we'll do is we'll just cut it a diagonal. That's the ribbon. I'll zoom in a little more for y'all. There we go. And now we're gonna do this one. All right. So that's our sweet little bee right there. And we're not even done yet. We are not even done with this cutie. And this is a bingo card, by the way. All right, so someone was asking me about these pierced blooms. They're in the annual catalog. This is what it looks like. And you get all kinds of leaves. I'm gonna use these two as well. And then you get these stitched flowers. And I love this set. It is just awesome. Oh, Carol, I'm gonna message you after this, okay? You poor thing. Oh goodness, I feel terrible. All right, now I've already taken the time to cut out the flowers. Now I will tell you, these flowers are so easy to cut out, okay? So I love these dies, they're so fun. All right, and so we're gonna pop this up. I'm gonna use a smaller dimensional. I know you're shocked. And we'll put this flower about right here. And then we're gonna take the smaller flower. Now this flower is cut in Daffodil Delight cardstock as well, all right? You do not need this set for bingo, Anita. This is a die cut, and so this will already be cut for you, all right? So you don't need this set. You're definitely gonna want your stamp set and your punch. That's all you're gonna need, and a little bit of ink. But I'll send a supply list for that. All right, we need some embellishments. And this is something else that you just might find in your Busy Bee swag bag. Hang on, here we go. This is a brand new box. So UPS arrived at 7 tonight, and guess what was in the box? This. And I was out of the little ones, which is what I wanted. So I'm gonna take one of the littlest matte dots, okay? And then I'm just gonna put it right there on the center, all right? And then that makes that really pretty little flower. I know, I really do like that. The pierced blooms, they are amazing. I know, they're so pretty, aren't they, Peggy? Okay, so now I'm going to bring in some cardstock here, and it's basic white. Again, it's about 1/4 of an inch wide. All right, so that's about what you want. I know, isn't it precious? I'm gonna have so much fun making the swag bags for y'all. That's gonna be the best part. Okay, my black memento ink and the word my friend. All right, now I only want friend, okay? And so watch what I do. I'm going to ink this up, and I'm inking it just on the edge of the pad so that I'm just inking the word friend, okay? And then I am going to stamp friend right there. All right, and so that's what it looks like when it's all stamped. And I like to cut it at a diagonal, and then I don't have to worry about that being straight or not straight. Okay, so that's done. My UPS man does have perfect timing. Absolutely. I need to look at it that way. I've just been waiting on him all day long. Now we're going to take the stamp hello. And by the way, all of these words are in the Ladybug stamp set, okay? And I'm just going to stamp hello there. And that's a little off. Now, it's hard for me. I am not standing right over this stamp. And so it's really hard to figure out the placement. So I'm going to try one more time and make it a little lower. And I think that one will work. All right. If I put my head directly over the stamp, then you're just going to see my head. All right. So we're going to trim that one. And that's the one I'm going to go with. And I'm going to save this strip for later, okay? Because there may be another one that I want to do. All righty. So I'm going to zoom a little bit out, and we're just about done here. We're going to take the word hello. We're going to take the word friend, and we are going to add these mini dimensionals, okay? And I'm going to put 2 here, like that. And this should be hello, so we'll do this one first and just peel that off. Hi, Linda. You're never too late. So happy to have you. So, Amy, when we're done this evening, you'll be able to go back and watch the replay, and it talks about the Hello Ladybug Bingo. And also, if you're on my Facebook page, you can look under events for all the details. You can also go to my blog and find all the details, okay? And if I think about it after this, I'll send you the link via Facebook, but I just don't know that I'll remember, okay? So, all right. Yeah, but it's definitely on the blog, and it is on my Facebook page as well, all right? So there we have it. Hello, friend. What do you think of those vellum wings? What do you think? We're going to put a little verse inside. All right. Hi, Jean. Welcome. Jean, we're going to be making this card at Hello Bingo. All right. I am featuring this card. We're now going to open it up, and we are going to put a greeting in here. And this greeting is also part of the Ladybug stamp set. May your greatest wish come true, okay? This could even be for a child's birthday party. All right. So what do you think of our little Bumblebee? We'll get to make this card when we have our online bingo, okay? So I'm going to tidy up a bit. I've made quite a mess. And I'm going to show you our next card, which is going to feature the ladybug. I know. I think the wings are the best part. And by the way, in your Busy Bee swag bag, you're also going to get some vellum, okay? So there'll be some vellum in your kit as well. All right. Yeah, we're going to give this card away. Yay, Jean's coming to bingo. I'm so glad. That is awesome. All right. Hi, Nancy. All right, so happy to have you ladies no matter when you join, okay? All right, so let me show you the next card we're gonna do. And it's very similar to the bee card. I'm so glad you like it. Thank you. Hi, Bridget. Welcome. This is the next card we're going to create tonight, and I'll be giving this one away as well. So if you're new, you need to comment, okay? So again, this is actually, ladies, the very same card, okay? Same card, same measurements, okay? Now this card, I decided to turn it this way, all right? So I guess this would be landscape, right? And the Ladybug card is portrait. How about that? So this is gonna be a very easy card for you to duplicate. Same exact card and same measurements, all right? So we'll make this one real quick. Okay, I am just extra thirsty tonight. Okay, again, like I said, same measurements. So if you miss the measurements, you can go back and hit replay when we're done and find those measurements. I'll also post them to my blog in the next day or two, probably 2 days. All right, again, we're using that same designer paper here together. It's part of your Busy Bee swag bag, okay? Doris wants to win any of the cards. She doesn't even care which one, as long as she wins one. All right. All righty, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to center this just like that, and then we'll add it to the card. So very easy to duplicate. And I like to open it up. I feel like I can see it better and center it better. There we go. Oh, wouldn't that be wonderful, Kimmy? That would be so wonderful. Kimmy, I teach a lot of card classes in Mechanicsville, Virginia. And I'm not too far from Charlottesville. If you ever want to come down and join us, we would love to have you. All right. Now, you know, I cut this one wrong too. Okay, this is going to be tricky. It needs to be, as you can see, it's the same size as the cardstock. Now, this is going to be really tricky because I've already put adhesive on it. So hang on. Let's see if I can do this without getting my trimmer too sticky. All right. So it needs to be 1 5/8. I don't even know how I remember that measurement, but I do. Hang on. I may just have to cut another piece. We will see. All right. Oh, good. Not too bad. Okay. It worked. And now we're going to add this here. Does that ever happen to y'all? You think you've cut everything right and you haven't, and so you've got to redo it? My dispenser is empty, so I'm actually going to grab another refill, okay? So hang tight. Okay, thank goodness I've got everything at my fingertips. Okay. Hi, Billy. Welcome. Okay. And now we're going to put this back on. And we'll close that. Okay, and now I think we're ready to add this to our card base. It is sticking to my fingers. Okay, go back over here, and now we're going to add this one, and we're just going to center it. You've got about 1/4 inch all the way around. Okay, all right, so that's the first part of our card. Now I want you to notice something. In the original, I cut the paper so that the leaves are going horizontal. And this time I cut it so that the leaves are vertical, okay? Doesn't really matter, but there they are in two different ways to cut your paper, okay? Alrighty. So we need that black scallop circle, same size as the original card. And then this is the stitched greenery die. All right, so let me show you that. I cut the circle out first. Then I lay the circle on this die and run it through the Big Shot. And it comes out and it looks like this. Isn't this amazing? Now, you could probably get 3 of these circles on this sheet, okay, at this size. So this size circle, you'd probably fit 3 on this die. But I just love that die. It just works so well with this set. So there are a lot of coordinating products that go with the Ladybug Bundle. All right, and I know I love red and black together, and I used real red as my card base, but Poppy Parade would also be beautiful. It would be so pretty. All right, so we're just gonna center this right here in the center. Now remember, we can only put adhesive just on one side, okay? Because we don't wanna close the card completely up. And then what I'll do is I'll put that about right there. Okay. And then when I close it, it's there. Now I'm a little off center, so that's kind of driving me crazy. So I'm gonna peel up and we're gonna do it again. All right, and then this time I'm gonna try and center it better. Will that work? That'll work. All right. So that works great. All right. Yes, by the way, ladies, this DSP right here is only available while supplies last. It's called Here Together, and it's in our online store, and it went with the promotion of our Natural Tones markers, okay? All right, so there's my ladybug. And then we're going to take some designer paper. We did this last week and everybody seemed to like this idea. So what we're doing is we're gonna punch the body of the ladybug out. Right there. And then add some glue and I'll just add it to the body. I think my glue, ooh, too much. My glue, I think, is just about done. It's taking a little bit longer there. All right, I have so much glue there. I'm gonna take a paper towel, okay, and just get rid of a little bit of that. And then I'm gonna add my designer paper, okay? And here is where I can pop up my ladybug. Of course I have to pop it up, right? I know you're not shocked. All right. And then we'll just do a little catty corner here. And this time, we're gonna take the wings and we'll use some real red cardstock. Punch out those wings. And we're gonna stamp these wings. Here's our spots. And let's get our basic black ink. All right, see the spots? And I'm just going to align it with the wings. All right, so now I have spots. And we'll pop up these wings too. Okay, I'll zoom in a little bit more for y'all. See if I can turn that over. Sorry about that. All right, and if I put another one there, that will stick to the body, and that will stick to the body, okay? So that's the dimensionals. Oh, I didn't even show you the inside of this card. Just wait. Just wait until you see the inside of this card. All right. I've got a little piece of gingham left. And I'm going to try and get a knot out of this. Aha, got it. And then I'm going to apply a glue dot to the knot so we can get this to stick to the wings. And now we're going to trim. And now here, ladies, you could actually put some wing castella on the wings, okay? I know the wings really do finish it, don't they? Now, I've already pre-cut my pierced blooms dies, okay? I pre-cut the pieces that I wanted. And one of them, isn't that pretty? Look at that piercing. It's just beautiful. I guess it's more piercing than it is stitched. I'm going to trim that, okay? And then I'm going to add some glue dots. Add another glue dot. Once I get the glue dot on my skin, then it is super hard for me to pull it off. It usually becomes a little ball. So, I know, I always like the like that too, Jean. I love it when we use the designer paper on the body. All right, and let's see, what flowers do we have next? We're gonna do a daffodil right here. This is a Daffodil Delight die cut. Again, it's from the Pierced Blooms dies. And I'm gonna add that flower about right there. All right, and we have another flower we're gonna use, and this one already has an embellishment on it. Usually when I cut these flowers, I will just cut a bunch of them, and by doing that, you know what, I actually want to pop that up. By cutting various flowers and leaves, when I get ready to make a card, I already have the shapes. I already have the shapes. Trying to think of the word, pre-cut, all right? Ooh, you could use pearls for eyes. Yes, you could. Very good, Pam. What a great suggestion. Pam was suggesting the small pearls for the eyes. Yeah, that would be a good idea. So that's what we've got so far. We're going to do a little stamping. And I'm just looking for my white strip of paper that I know I brought over here. Yep, got a little bit left. Wait till y'all see the inside. You're gonna love it. All right. You can bug me anytime is what we're gonna use, and we're gonna use real red cardstock. You could also purchase some little wiggly eyes, really tiny ones, and put on the ladybug. All right, this is gonna be hard. You might see my head in this. All right, not too shabby, not too shabby. All right, and again, I'm gonna trim it. And I'll trim this side as well. It's kind of like, you know, when you cut on the diagonal for your ribbon, you're doing the same thing with the words. All right. Ooh, stuck to me. All right. I know, the wiggly eyes would be super cute. Hi, Anita. It's so nice to have you tonight. So nice to have all of you here tonight. So that's the outside of the card, okay? Are you ready for the inside? Look at the inside. That's the inside. Isn't that cute? Hi, Diane. Welcome. How cute is that ladybug? Diane, we were just talking about Ladybug Bingo. We're all getting ready for that now. All right. Let me get a border here. Again, same measurements for the cardstock on the inside. Okay. And what we're going to do here is we're going to add this designer paper. All right. And we're going to add this first, okay, so that we know about where to place the ladybug. I've got something sticky right there. All right. There we go. All right, I'm so glad you all like it. This is such a fun set to create with. It really is. All right, let's see. I'm gonna put that about right there, I think. I'm just gonna trim this off. That was a little long. Again, the inside measurements are the same as the B card that we just finished, and I will post measurements towards the end of the week. This is our little cutie that we're gonna use. Isn't he cute? You're gonna love this stamp. This one is so fun. All right, and I'm just inking it up right now with black memento ink. All right. And then I am going to put this about right here. Look how he stamps. Isn't he adorable? I wish we had a punch for him. Now, I saw on Pinterest, they were coloring these all kinds of fun colors. So they could be Bermuda Bay, Coastal Cabana, Mango Melody, all kinds of fun stuff. Now I'm going to take this. All right, and this is the body of the ladybug, and I'm going to ink this in real red, all right? All right, and then I'm just gonna add it right here. Look at that. Could that not be any easier? Wouldn't that be cute on the envelope? Oh my gosh, that would be adorable. Oh, I still need that red ink. Now we're going to put It's a Good Day. Now all of these words are from the bundle, all right? So you get these cards tonight. You had last week's ideas. And then with Ladybug Bingo, you're going to get some more ideas and cards. All right. So I'm going to move this out of the way. I know, I thought of that too, Sue. I thought the grass, oh, Anita, I thought grass under the ladybug would be absolutely adorable. And then I ran out of time to look for grass. And I know we have some, right? All right. I've just got a sticky mess tonight. There's something sticky on my placemat and it's getting all over this cardstock, but I'm going to fix that in a second. All right. You could also use this with kids' birthday cards. So I'm getting rid of the adhesive, y'all. I cannot stand it. It's gotten everywhere. All right. All right, that cleaned it up a bit. And, oh, you'd love to win the card. Wonderful. I'm so glad you like it. And then this is going to go right inside, and we're going to center it right inside. All right. So that is our second card this evening. This was the first card, just in case you're just joining us and you missed it. We learned how to create the Bumblebee using the Ladybug Builder Punch. This is our second card right here. All right. So super cute, super fun, love, love, love. I think this might be the best bundle, right? We're gonna make one more card tonight. And this one is a really easy one that I'm going to share with you, and we'll also give this one away as well. All right, I am going to change the words at the bottom. I had made that one some time ago when I first got the set. All right, getting out all my pieces and parts. I think I have it all. We're going to use a basic white card base here. Okay. Goodness, I am just parched tonight. Okay, so standard card base, it's in Whisper White, and actually it's the thick cardstock. I love to use the thick cardstock for my card bases. So that's what that is. We got some easy measurements for you. This again is the Here Together designer paper. If you're just joining us, it's available while supplies last. And if you're playing bingo with us, it's in your Busy Bee swag bag, okay? Measurements for this are 2 inches by 5.5 inches, okay? I know, Cheryl, everybody needs one of these cards, right? Absolutely. Come play bingo with us, and then we'll all be making some of these cards together, okay? It's going to be super fun. All right. Whew, I have adhesive all over my fingers. This is going to run alongside the edge of this card base, all right? So that's all that is right there, okay? Now, your next 2 measurements, first let me make sure they fit. They do. This is your basic black, and this one measures 1 5/8 of an inch by 4 7/8 of an inch, okay? And so the designer paper is 1.5 inches by 4 3/4 inches, okay? And so we're going to tape these 2 together. And we're going to center this. Got about 1/8 of an inch all the way around. And then we're going to tape this down. I know you're shocked I didn't pop up this piece. I'm actually shocked. All right. And then we're going to add this. We'll add it about right here. Okay? About right there. All right. I know, Doris, these are hard to find, and my upline and Stampin' Up gave me this. These are hard to find, and I love this ruler. Now, Connie, you're asking me, are these in the swag bag for bingo? A 1/2 package of designer papers in the swag bag. You're going to get 2 embellishments. You're going to get some vellum, and I'll probably sneak something else in there as well. All right, I got to leave something a surprise, okay? But please join us. If you're in the United States, please join us. It'll be really fun. This is a real red scallop circle, and the diameter is about 2 1/4 inches, okay? All right, and we're going to tape this down. You know what? I've almost forgotten to stamp this one. Let's put this about here, okay? And what I'll do is we're going to be using May Your Greatest Wish Come True, and that's what we're going to put on this card. All right. And again, oh, you know what? I did it in basic black. Let's do red. Hang on one second. I am using the simple chamois, and this is available in the annual catalog. So that's what I'm using there. And let me get the real red ink out. I think the real red will make that pop. And we'll put it about right there, and let's hope it's straight so we can give this card away. There we go. Now we're going to add our stitched greenery again. Put this one on your list, okay? This is a good one. All right. And we're just gonna center this. Okay, and that's Granny Apple Green. And let's see here. We're going to take this strip, and we're actually going to create a body for the ladybug using this paper, okay? And I think that might be pretty cute. All right, so we'll punch that out. I did, Billy, yes. So my simple chamois, Billy, is right here, and I keep it in a stamp case, okay? So that's what it's in, and it keeps it pretty wet most of the time, okay? Connie, we're making one of these cards from tonight, and I'll show you all the cards for bingo just as soon as we finish, okay? I'll be happy to do that. All right. But I wanted to make different cards than, you know, what we're doing so that you would have more ideas, more card ideas. All right, hang on. All right, you know what? I think I have moved. Let's start over, and we might need more black paper. Let's see. Okay, let's start over. I think sometimes I move this, and when I do that, it messes it up. All right, here's our ladybug body. Got that. All right, and then we cut out the designer paper, so let's do that. I love doing the ladybugs like this. This is so fun. But yeah, so the Bumblebee card we did tonight, that'll be a bingo card. But the other ones, I want them to be different so that you have more ideas, okay? So just gives you more card ideas. Now this one, it looks like that I'm gonna pop it up. This one, in the original, it looks like I glued down the body, but I'm gonna pop it up. I love the ladybug when she's all popped up looking cute. And we're gonna add some embellishments to her. Let's put her here. And we're gonna need some red wings. All right, now ladybugs do come in other colors, ladies, okay? I've seen orange ladybugs. And you could use like Mango Melody for the wings. That would make a great ladybug color. All right. And we're going to pop these up. These little dimensionals, they can be so tricky. All right. If your nails are too long, it is hard. It's really hard to maneuver this. Yeah, you're right, Peggy. It just gives you more ideas, right? More tools in the toolkit, right? In your toolbox. More tools in your toolbox. All right, now this time I'm going to use these embellishments, and I'm going to use these embellishments are in 3 sizes. They're in large. Actually, they're in 2 sizes. They're in a large and they're in a small. All right, and so do I want large? I'm trying to decide if I want any large ones. All right, we're gonna just add some embellishments here. Now we're gonna put a bow, okay? We're gonna do a bow. So we definitely don't want to put, you know, any up up at the top where the bow is gonna go, okay? All right. And yes, in your Busy Bee swag bag, you're gonna be getting some embellishments. All right, have to have embellishments. So that's how you're gonna do your ladybug. I'll zoom in. All right. So there they are right there. All right. They're so fun. Peggy says, never seen orange wings on a ladybug. Maybe that's an East Coast thing. Maybe it is. I don't know. Oh, wow. So Gail said she saw ladybugs in church on Sunday and they were orange. Oh, Cheryl, I forgot about the ladybug verse. Ladybug, ladybug, fly away home. You're right. I can't remember the last part of it. Daggone it. I don't know what it is. I forgot all about that rhyme. All right, I'm going to take some black and white gingham, okay? And I'm tying a bow. And then I'm gonna make that bow tie as small as I can. And this is gonna finish up our ladybug card. All right, so hang tight. Okay, and then for me, I always just keep fooling with the bow until, you know, I get it the size that I want. Is that what it is, Joyce? And your house is on fire and your children are alone? Oh, no. Oh, no, it sounds terrible, doesn't it? That sounds like a terrible... Oh, goodness. Oh, gosh. All right, so here's our bow.